How to see me? Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. All along, confessing while and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, what else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark.
Oh, God. Biscuits. Okay. Restream is giving me a headache again. Oh. Because it's still, even after I changed the settings, it still does everything wrong it could do wrong with YouTube. Well, at least the Twitch thing works. Oh, that took longer than expected, and it's too early in the morning for this. Why am I even already awake? Alright. Oh. I thought it would be actually voiced, but nope. Oh, I was wondering who's Miss Jet, and then, oh, why that one? Oh, wouldn't it be great if these quests would also be voiced? Return to the mill, staying at the... Okay, no wait, this is not... This is just not leaving me. That is great with YouTube events, but it's not even supposed to be YouTube events. Why is it? It's not supposed to be there, and I changed the setting once before, and it just reverted its setting. Which annoys me to no end. Since with the current thing I always have to set up the chat new, and that is really, really inconvenient. Ah, oh well. Technicalities that have to be resolved another day. Oh, Tanit. I guess. You will, why, I'm still can't get over that there's no voice acting whatsoever here. Don't even bother to animate the lips since there's no voice acting. Okay, not really what I was going for. So, but I hope I can't even do the story quest right now. I'm not even sure about that one. Where was it? The... Yeah. Okay, yep, I can. There we go.
You know, Paimon's heard that Alhaitham.
I hate it when she does that.
Why don't we go to the academia and ask around?
I hate this one even. This was a force of habit that I interrupted this, since usually I record this stuff, but I forgot I live stream this now, and now just because I went into the menu, she skips over the fucking dialogue. What game does that? A lot of games actually, so not that surprising. Oh! I forgot to fix the audio up.
How's everything going with your thesis?
I should be able to publish it next month. A few days ago, I was worried that I'd have to stop my work on it. Thankfully, that didn't come to pass.
Well, Azar was one of your thesis advisors. Honestly, I was afraid that you might have gotten dragged down as well. How did things get settled?
The newly appointed acting Grand Sage reviewed all of our projects and gave us permission to continue our research.
Oh yeah, who is the new acting Grand Sage?
Acting Grand Sage? That sounds like a new thing.
Yeah, I heard that selecting new sages has been taking some time, so he's just filling in.
Oh, right.
But it's all thanks to him that our research results weren't jeopardized. Once my paper is published, I'm definitely giving myself a long vacation and getting some much-needed rest. Mondstadt sounds like a good idea.
They're really out of their minds, making Alhaitham the acting Grand Sage?
Take it easy, Professor. I'm puzzled as well. Just going by qualifications, you're one of our most preeminent scholars. I don't know why they picked a stripling like him.
Stripling? What does stripling even mean?
Fool! Do you think I'm angry because I wasn't chosen for the position? No! It's because I don't understand why they chose him! He was one of my students, but he rarely attended class. When I asked him about it, he retorted that self-study was better use of his time.
That means your teaching sucked really bad. Which is unfortunately true for a lot of teachers.
What brazen arrogance, misery of miseries, for the academia to have him as the acting Grand Sage?
Professor, don't get so worked up. I'll go get you some water.
Psst. Want to hear a secret? I've heard the new acting Grand Sage is from Haravatat.
And that means what?
Really? Who is it?
Someone named Alhaitham. Never met him myself, but he's a real hot topic right now. Lots of things being said about him. Hard to tell what's true and what isn't, though. There's also a Vahumana scholar who's been in the spotlight recently. They say that he's a likely pick to be one of the next sages.
Oh, is he teaching any courses? Maybe we should drop by.
Wow. News of Alhaitham being the acting Grand Sage sure spread fast. Some people don't know who he is, though. Guess he's less famous than Paimon Dodge.
And I mean, he was the scribe, which was basically a very high position, wasn't it?
Some people are saying good things and others bad. Especially that old guy just now. He really doesn't like Alhaitham.
Please let me fix my audio. Wait a minute.
Hey, are you okay? You don't look too good.
Oh yeah, I should do it this way, huh?
The Matra.
What?
The Matra?
I heard that term before. Oh, right, the Mahamatra, Sino.
I'm Ilyas. I have to talk to a Matra about something important.
Why are you coming to us for that?
In the state you're in? You shouldn't push yourself. Why don't you tell us what happened and we'll pass on your message to a Matra?
No, I have to tell them myself. They are the only ones I can trust. Sorry, can you lend me your arm? This is an important matter. Failure is not an option.
Since you put it that way, fine. We'll take you to a Matra.
The illusion of the mob? Wait.
We promised to take him to a Matra, but we don't know that many, do we? Oh, wait. Sino should be back at the Academia. Let's go find him.
What do you know? Okay, now I can finally do what I should have done. It has been a while. So, now it's fine. There we go. Now it's way better. Do 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 do.
us, but is Sino at the Academia?
You two look familiar. Are you friends of Mahamatra Sino? I'm afraid he's out on a mission right now. But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak with Amatra. It sounds like something urgent.
Oh? If you don't mind, why don't you tell me about it first?
No, it has to be a Matra. He can't trust anyone.
Siraj.
Siraj. That name sounds familiar. Isn't he a Vahumana researcher?
Vahumana researcher?
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. I hear he's as daring as he is intelligent. There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But please continue, good sir. What about Siraj?
I want to report him for conducting a dangerous experiment. He kidnapped me, tied me up, and took me to that horrible cave. Experimental equipment everywhere. I ran as fast as I could, a little slower, and he would have caught me.
Okay.
There's no rush. Please, take your time. What kind of experiments was he conducting? Where is this cave?
I don't remember.
Huh? You can't remember?
All I remember is Siraj walking towards me, and then my head started feeling weird.
Are you a sleeper agent now?
It's like a nightmare that I can't recall. I just know that that place is dangerous, and that they must be stopped. Oh, I heard they conduct business in the tavern. We have to hurry.
You mean the one in Sumeru? You have to be more specific, man.
Even if what you say is... All right. I'll have some of my colleagues look into Siraj. But before that, I would like to administer the Matra lie detector test.
You think I'm lying?
Please don't take it the wrong way. This is just standard protocol. Sorry, but can you two wait out here a little while? We'll be back soon.
He's taking in the Matra in on it.
Huh? Alhaitham?
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This indicates that what he said is highly credible. As such, we've decided to launch an investigation based on the leads he provided. Per protocol, this matter was reported to Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. After hearing about it, he left a message for Mahamatra Sino and then asked to join the investigation.
Huh. It's kinda weird for you to be working with the Matra. Is there a special reason?
You're overthinking things. My interest was piqued is all.
Oh, you have beef with him, don't you?
Really? I'm unsurprised you have this much free time.
Or he's interested in what kind of experiments he's conducting.
In that case, let's join in as well, shall we, Traveler?
Who says we are allowed to?
It's already against protocol for Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham to participate in this investigation. As for you two... Oh, never mind. After all, you were the ones who brought Ilyas here. I'll allow you to accompany us, but you have to promise to keep everything confidential.
Don't you worry, our lips are sealed.
All right, in that case, I'll fill you in on what we know so far. Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with a Kasharawar researcher at the tavern. This is one of his few clear memories. It seems he stumbled upon this information while escaping. Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the Academia right now. He applied for long-term off-site research 1 month ago. It's close to the time that Ilyas had given, so we've decided to head to the tavern and investigate any suspicious persons.
That's right. Arav, prepare to head out. You two, do as you will.
Oh, come on! We already said that we're coming!
Do as you will. I don't care. Giving me the cold shoulder. Oh, far. It's not far at all.
Storm Fury.
We're here, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. What's our next course of action? Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately. The new Academia decree clearly states that even a sage doesn't have the authority to interfere with the Matra's actions during an ongoing investigation. If your superior were here, he wouldn't be asking me what to do. Instead, he'd be telling me to stay out of the way.
In other words, do your job. I'm just here to observe.
You're right. Understood. Then please wait here as we lock down the perimeter and search for suspicious persons. Ilyas, please stay here. Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, I'll have to trouble you with the protection of our primary witness.
Sure. Though I'd rather he just protect himself.
Ever. Casually ignoring people just like you did back at Aru Village.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, I need him to understand my position clearly. Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along as you do. But unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is, with his considerations like the acting Grand Sage is trying to seize the Matra's powers. That question was obviously bait. The Matra were once under the influence of the sages, and so were often subject to these bureaucratic traps. The test was strictly unnecessary, though. I hope that our exchange will assure him that I won't interfere with their work this time.
This time?
Why is this so complicated?
This is why I was against becoming the acting Grand Sage from the very first. Titles and rank inevitably make a lot of things more troublesome than usual.
Excuse me, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've had a question on my mind, and I need to know the answer no matter what. Have we met before?
No. I have no recollection of ever meeting you.
Haha, I thought so too. I probably wouldn't have had anything to do with someone of your caliber.
Then why did you ask?
Well, for some reason I felt a sense of familiarity when I met you for the first time.
Really? A misperception, perhaps. Or...
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, we've apprehended a suspect.
Siraj?
No, it's the Ksharawar researcher who has dealings with him. His name is Narendra.
Acting Sage Alhaitham? Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that I did steal some mechanical components from the lab and sell them, but does something like that really warrant the personal interest of the Acting Grand Sage? What have I gotten myself into? I know I let greed get the best of me, but please, I promise that this won't ever happen again.
Sir.
I would like to ask him a few questions.
Of course.
Do you know Siraj?
Yeah, that's the name of my buyer. He asked to make the transaction at the tavern, but he never showed up.
What were the details of this transaction?
He's doing some kind of experiment that seems to require many power generators and electrical components that can only be found in our project. He contacted me in private and said that he'd pay a large sum of Mora if I was willing to put some aside for him, under the pretense of them being defective parts. We had originally agreed to meet at the tavern earlier today to do the trade. I sure didn't expect to get stood up, or run into you all.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas might leak information, so he intentionally didn't show up. Whatever the case, it seems that this lead ends here. The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning, his progress will now be severely hindered by a lack of power generators and electrical components. We still have time to conduct our investigation. Do you have any more questions for the suspect?
No. He's all yours. But I'd like to borrow Ilyas for a while.
Oh, that's fine. We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, which showed that he has a genuine case of amnesia. We're not planning to pursue any further breakthroughs on that front. However, I am curious, what do you need him for exactly?
I've read some papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restoring his memories.
I see. We'll be returning to the academia then. I'll leave Ilyas in your care.
Follow me.
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern, and Narendra didn't give us any leads. Ugh, that means we're stuck.
Thanks, Paimon, for once again pointing out the obvious for no reason.
Alhaitham, are you serious about seeing things through? Paimon's pretty surprised that you're this interested in the case.
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now.
Huh? Paimon has no clue. Hey, do you know?
I mean, yeah, there must be a connection.
Yes. We were classmates.
Of course.
Oh, so that's why you asked to come along when Arav briefed you on the situation. So you're not here because you're interested in the case itself, but because you know the suspect?
You couldn't be further from the truth. But I wasn't expecting much from you to begin with.
Ah, yes, putting Paimon in the place.
For the time being, all you need to know is that we were once classmates. I became the scribe afterwards while he continued his academic endeavors. He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage at the time asked for my opinion. I did not approve of it because it committed one of the 6 cardinal sins by touching upon human evolution. From violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none, the 6 cardinal sins are the origin of all evil in this world. They are also what the sages use as a reference when formulating or amending the rules of the academia.
Wait, if you already knew all that, why wasn't his research suspended a long time ago? And also, aren't there 7 deadly sins? What is the difference to the 6 cardinal ones?
My opinion was that Siraj's research was both overly naive and in violation of various core principles. The Grand Sage took some of my suggestions on board and ultimately decided to reject the application.
But now you can basically reverse this, right?
So that's why he's buying energy sources and electrical components.
Defective ones, though. Why does he want defective ones?
He's most likely trying to circumvent the rules and conduct his experiment in secret.
That sounds super suspicious. Oh, we gotta stop him. Ilyas, can you try to remember things again? Maybe something new will pop up.
I'm sorry, but I've already tried many times. And no matter how hard I try, it feels like everything in my mind is shrouded in a thick mist.
What do I think of milk?
It is possible for a person to subconsciously forget some of their memories as a defense mechanism against extreme stress.
Or trauma.
However, these memories aren't truly lost, but merely sealed away. They can be restored with the appropriate stimulus.
On the chair he goes. No, wait, that's a little extreme.
Now, try to recall things you care about. They don't need to be related to this case.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am, the things I've done, I can remember some things, but I can't recall some others no matter how hard I try. But I do vaguely remember that there are 2 things that I have to do no matter what.
Do tell.
The first is to get my paycheck from the academia and give it to my younger sister in Gandharvaville. I'm not sure about the details, but it seems that I would send money to my younger sister every month to pay for family expenses.
And the second thing? What's the second missing?
I can't remember. Sorry, there's just so much I can't recall.
Not unexpected. However, you're the only one who has seen Suraj and knows the exact location of his cave at present. As such, we'll do everything we can to help you regain your memories.
Losing your memories must be really painful. But don't you worry, we'll help you get them all back.
Oh, thank you so much. This feeling, it's more than just pain. I don't know how to describe it. I have so few memories that I don't even have a clear idea of who I am. And my head's always ringing. It feels like I could faint at any moment. But amidst all that, it also feels like I've been set free somehow. Nevertheless, I have you all to thank for bringing me what clarity I do have right now.
Set free? What? Why?
Now, I do remember that I worked part-time at a place in the academia called the Research Preparation Center. That's also where I got my monthly paycheck.
I see. In that case, let's go and find whoever's in charge there.
There's something I wanna do real quick. Performs a thrust when a thrust. Okay, I wouldn't call it a thrust, but charge playing change converted to dendro when chisel poison these text as a power present. Will you move dendro damage to opponent if chisel present? Okay.
There have been many poorly written applications lately. I guess I'll just have to reject them all.
Okay, I want to check out a few of these things. Let's see. When a projection attack hits an opponent. When a projection attack hits an opponent, universality and elaboration of his cooldown is the. I guess that is his. Yeah. Okay. Its chills will be increased by. Oh, that is interesting. I could swear I saw on another website that the first two constellations were different. So basically what I would say for the most ease of use is first con is not too bad, since it decreases the cooldown. Which also is shit. I really hate these kinds of constellations, since they directly kinda interfere with how the character works to begin with. Since he's purposefully made, well, quote-unquote, worse in... It seems like he's purposefully made worse in a way. That's why I'm thinking of just putting Thundering Fury on him, so he just... But then again, when you combine it with Thundering Fury, you can even reduce the cooldown even more. The only thing you would miss out on is the first special effect. But still, you can either compensate this with Thundering Fury, or you can amplify it. Since, I mean, Thundering Fury triggers every second. No, not every second, every reaction, which is even stronger than this effect. And this one is just purely more damage. This is basically just Gilded Dreams in constellation form. Just that you can put it on top. Okay, unleashed will become lazy. Each will generated. Okay. Well then, let's see. Oh yeah, of course he hits. Okay, the animation is already pretty cool. Okay, and how... It's a little slow. It feels a little slow. Reminds me a little bit of Ayato. He also has kind of a slow attack thing.
Here you are. Deflect.
Okay, there's a 5-second downtime if you can't get his burst up. And he can whoa.
I'll protect us.
Whoops. Okay, not bad.
Let the show begin.
By royal decree.
A process of elimination.
Okay, that is good. So if he uses... Okay. Interesting.
Deflect.
Okay. Interesting. So you can drive his on-field by using...
Scatter.
Interesting. Okay, let me analyze this a little bit more. Okay, so it's not as bad as I feared at first. But this is probably 70. An energy cost of 70. I really wish... I mean, he is compared to Keqing, but Keqing has only an energy cost of 40, which makes this way easier to do. 6, 8, and 10. 2, 8, okay. Single instance, elemental mastery, split scaling. So it seems like his E and... Wait, there was something about the charge? Was a aforementioned... There! So, yeah, they put something in here that could have been part of that could have been part of his elemental skill to begin with. What is this? Chance to receive double report. Oh, weapon essential materials. Bleh. Okay. Okay, but I feel like this doesn't feel too bad.
I'll protect us.
A process of elimination.
Odds revealed thyself.
Flicker. Scatter.
Let the show be.
Oh, whoops.
My
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, whoops. No, I didn't. I'm done. I'm done. I'm going back to the quest now. Okay, okay. But I don't know how to feel about him. For some reason I have the feeling there is the pizzazz missing. If that makes any sense. Oh. Where the heck?
Behold!
No, don't go.
The wind rises. Quit following me.
Oh, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've sent this period's research expenses report to your office. Have you taken a look? Are there any issues with it?
I did. Recent research expenses have decreased quite a bit compared to past figures.
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research needs. But that can be a rather convoluted topic. Might I ask why you are here today?
I believe you know this individual. His name is Ilyas. He worked part-time here, and he's here for his paycheck.
Oh, yes, of course. Though, Ilyas, where have you been these past few days? That was our busy period, but then you disappeared without a word. Everyone had to pick up the slack.
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up. But I know I've caused trouble for everyone. Is there anything I can do to make up for it?
The other researchers have more or less finished your share of the work. However, there is one thing that is yet to be settled. Do you remember Chandra? You were in charge of following up on his off-site research application. He retracted his application a few days ago and canceled his off-site project. He's the 12th person to retract a research application this month. I'd like you to ask him why he did that. Chandra is probably having coffee at this hour, so you can find him at the cafe.
Understood. Then, about my paycheck.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, make sure you don't disappear without saying anything again. Be considerate to your colleagues and give them some forewarning at least.
That is very generous of you. And at the same time, why are you not just telling him you got kidnapped to begin with? I mean, you can't really do anything if you get kidnapped and then get amnesia out of it.
Is this acceptable, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
Why are you asking him? That's your duty.
I have no objections.
Behold!
Please
Ugh, where's it this time? There we go.
Search forth. Too slow.
Elias? Long time no see. What can I do for you?
I heard that you canceled your research project, so I'm just here to ask you why.
Oh, that, it's really nothing special. I just don't feel like going anymore. I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean, people have had no motivation to conduct research lately, haven't they?
No motivation to conduct research?
Yeah. Say, who might you be? You look sort of familiar.
Oh, don't mind me. Please, continue.
Well, with the downfall of the Sages not long ago, many of the projects that they led were put on hold while they were being investigated. With the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do to kill time. No one wants to risk starting any new research until it's clear how things will pan out in the future.
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what the new Sages would have interest in, right?
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only reason for the lack of motivation to start new research.
So what are the other reasons?
Well, because the Akasha terminal shut down. I'm sure you're all aware that we require all kinds of knowledge to perform any of the research we do. Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our requests for the knowledge we needed. It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend an extended amount of time studying, so we were able to immediately run various tests and experiments.
I see.
You get it, right? After having had a taste of something so amazing, who can be bothered to manually sift through data and files ever again?
Well, we live in a society.
There are only a handful of people at the academia who are starting new projects or performing research. Most people are like me, waiting for a recognized researcher to start a project before immediately applying to join. Although our names will be further down in the paper, we'll have a much easier time. We don't have to do most of the mental heavy lifting. All we have to do is focus on our assigned tasks.
Oh no, Among Us. Tasks. Do meteors. The car swiping.
What's wrong?
My head, it hurts. I remember now. I remember what Siraj said to me as he approached. You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a consciousness under my control. Think only in accordance with a set module, like a worker bee in a beehive.
Paimon doesn't get it. What does that even mean?
So he is a sleeper agent. I was right on the money.
It's what Siraj was researching and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution.
Oh wait, isn't it almost what the Doctor does?
Siraj believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness in human society and drive humans toward their ultimate evolution. First, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability, with number 1 serving as the Overmind. This Overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules and delegate them to the collective's members based on their assigned number. Lastly, members would share their memories and emotions to facilitate the rapid exchange of information within the collective.
Paimon still doesn't get it. What's the point of all that?
Think of it as linking many minds together and tailoring a given mind's assigned work based on its compatibility. Eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated into a new form of existence that is both an individual and an organization.
How is that even possible?
Siraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to individual humans.
Wait, collective conscious... Isn't that something from Persona 5? Or... Wait... Yeah, that is from... Collective consciousness... Oh no! That is from Metal Gear Rising! That's why I know about that. Right. Was it also... I'm pretty sure it was also in Persona 5, wasn't it? No? Could have sworn. I mean, someone titled the Persona 5 episode that. Oh, and collective unconscious. Huh. Interesting to a degree.
Whoa. Squishing a whole bunch of people together? Paimon thinks that sounds horrible.
I mean, that's an interesting way of phrasing it.
It's just as Alhaitham said. Siraj gave all the test subjects different numbers. Bigger numbers meant you had a lower rank, so your assigned tasks were less complex, such as being responsible for everyone's basic needs. Smaller numbers were ranked higher, so you'd be given more complex assignments like planning for the future. Siraj referred to me as number 36, and I think that was a low-ranking number. I also recall that Siraj said his plan was proceeding very quickly, and that the hive would soon be complete.
Oh no, then we gotta hurry! We have to stop him before it's complete!
I tried my best, but that's all I can remember. I still can't recall where the cave is. I'm really sorry.
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it all. However, something doesn't seem right. Some details don't add up.
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number.
Oh, way to put it.
I'm not sure what Siraj's numbering system is based on. Anyway, we're done here. Let's go.
Wait, you basically just burned him and then... Just, well, moving on.
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Siraj just now. Are you looking for him?
Huh? Do you know something?
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known researchers. Supposedly, he's a strong contender for being one of the next sages.
The fuck? Only over Nahida's dead body. Or my dead body? That all sounds not good.
There are many who would give up everything to be a part of his research team. I'm nothing special, though, so I doubt I'd get the opportunity. That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation from Siraj but declined it. Her name is Janaki. If you're interested, you can try to find her. She's usually reading at the pavilion in the garden.
Ugh. Hello.
Are you Janaki? We'd like to ask you a couple of things about Siraj.
Are you getting angry?
Ilyas?
Do you know me? I'm sorry, but I don't recognize you.
Are you playing dumb with me?
That's a oddly deep voice that I didn't expect coming out there.
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memories.
And? Are you trying to say that I should forgive you just because you've forgotten what you've done? Or are you using the acting Grand Sage as backup to settle things with me? The two biggest loners teaming up. What a terrible thought.
That's enough. There seems to be a dispute between the two of you, but I have no interest in that. I heard that Siraj once invited you to join his project. Is that true?
So, what if it is? Siraj did extend an invitation to me, and I was also interested in his project. I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be number 45. I refused because I thought that rank was too low. No one wants to be placed at the bottom. Certainly not me.
Ilias is number 36, and Janaki was supposed to be number 45. Ugh, just how many people did Siraj have his eyes on?
And why would you... Your only problem with this idea is that you were a low-ranking number? That is your only issue with this.
Tell me, did Siraj tell you how he assigned numbers?
Yeah. Remember how the sages took advantage of the Akasha and extracted Yana energy from our heads back then? They left a document that records the amount of Yana energy that the Akasha had extracted from each person. I don't know how Siraj got his hands on that document, but he used it as the basis for his numbering system.
I see. He believes that this data can be used to evaluate a person's computing power.
Is it true, though?
Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
At most, jnana energy can only be seen as representing a portion of a person's abilities. Humans are complicated beings, so it is impossible to evaluate them using a single criterion.
Yeah, that's true. Oh wow, there are a lot of clipping issues.
See? I knew I couldn't have only been ranked as 45.
What else do you know about Siraj?
That's it. He came to me, I refused, and that was the end of it. Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this eyesore.
Please, wait. I still want to know what I did in the past.
You really forgot?
I swear, I don't remember anything.
Paimon can vouch for him. The mantra also said that he truly lost his memories.
I see. You know what? It's better this way. I get angry just thinking about it, so I really don't have the patience to fill you in. All you need to know is that you got a lot of people in trouble back then, including me. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
Still making him a guilty conscience.
And she's gone. She doesn't seem to like you very much. Do you really not remember anything?
I really don't. But after she said that, I've had this heavy feeling in my chest. I guess I did something really horrible.
Do you want to remember?
Huh?
Even though you're a witness against Siraj in this case, you've also lost your memory. No one can force you to remember if you don't want to. Even if you manage to remember, all you would need to do is feign ignorance and tell us that you tried the best you could, but to no avail.
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, for some reason I felt a sense of freedom when I realized I had lost my memories. But I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to go free so easily. I still want to remember everything. What should I do?
I can look up your file. Something that caused trouble for a lot of people in the past must be on file somewhere. Would you like me to look into it?
Yes, please.
All right. Then let's return to the House of Dana. We've spent enough time here, and you should go and get your paycheck.
Oh, back and forth. I just follow this now.
The wind rises.
Search for it.
Let's split up for now. Ilyas, you go and deal with that. The rest of you, come to the archives with me. We'll meet back here later and then head over to Gandharvaville.
Okay. Thank you all so much.
Relax, Ilyas. Being nervous accomplishes nothing.
That's true. I'm ready. No matter what I've done, I'm ready to face it. I'll also try my best to remember anything else related to Siraj. We'll put an end to all of this.
I'm holding you to that. See you later.
Oh, right. Where is the elevator?
Maybe I'll borrow something to read.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't been here in a while, have I? Oh, this is high. Yeah, I've only been here in a cutscene. Why is this going up so much? Jeez. Oh.
Search for it.
Oh.
Okay. The important files from the last few years should all be here.
Oh, I have to do it. Let's see. There's a mysterious shadow wandering around Pardestia at night. What was Pardestia again? Any... Eh? What has that to do with him?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilyas's file. Let's meet downstairs.
Oh. Oh, now you make...
What have I done?
This file indicates that you were once commended by the Academia for your courage and sense of justice. You were considered a hero.
What?
Huh? Me?
Yes. Your instructor was engaging in academic fraud, and you were the one who reported him. Your report was found to be true after a series of investigations, and your instructor was brought to justice by the Matra. This incident caused quite the commotion, and the Academia sent you a commendation.
Huh?
What is it? Are any memories coming back to you?
No, it's just... my head feels like it's being ripped apart again. It hurts. Did I seriously do that? Then why?
Let's put this matter aside for now. It isn't directly related to Siraj, so there's no need to push yourself over it.
I'm sorry. That should have been something good to hear, but my body is instinctively rejecting it. I feel like I'll black out if I try to remember.
Take it slow. Recovering memories is no easy task, especially when it involves memories that you don't want to remember. Just do what you think is right.
Thank you. I'm not sure how you're so calm and composed all the time, but it does make me feel more confident about the situation I'm in.
Let's head to Gandharvaville and deliver Ilyas's paycheck to his sister. Come on!
Alright. God, I really wish they would have fine-tuned this more.
We should be close. Let me think. It should be this way.
Ilias, what are you doing back here?
Oh, okay.
Dad, it's nothing. I was just wondering how everyone was doing.
You sure everything's okay? Did they bully you again? It's all right. You can tell us.
Wait, what?
Ilias, what's wrong?
I'm fine. Just a minor headache. I haven't been getting much rest lately.
Back then, I told you not to be a hero. Look how things turned out. I can't imagine how things are going for you at the Academia. We've even been receiving threat letters.
What?
You don't have to force yourself to stay at the Academia. You can always come back home.
I'm all right. I just need a little rest.
Ilias doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he has amnesia.
Doesn't want his family to worry.
Hey! That's enough, you two. Ilias isn't feeling well. You can keep nagging him once we get home. Ilias, let's find somewhere to talk. So, how's your headache?
It's much better now. Oh, here. It's this month's paycheck. How's everything at home?
Same old, same old. It's just that everyone's worried about you. Don't mind their nagging. Deep down, they know that you did the right thing. It's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors about you and seeing all the threatening letters, well, they're mom and dad. Maybe they just want you to conform a bit more.
Conform.
Yeah, you don't remember? After the incident, you... Ilias? What's wrong?
What is this incident?
Ah, I see. I remember now. Don't worry, I remember now.
You're acting a little weird today, you know? Anyway, I understand your decision. But Mom, Dad, and I just want you to be happy.
Why do I have the feeling that he's starting to become the sleeper agent?
I don't care if you're a hero or not. I just want you to enjoy life and relax more.
Your understanding is a great comfort to him.
Is it? That's good. Are you a friend of his?
Nah, I wouldn't go that far.
More so these two. My name is Alhaitham, and this is the Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, that rings a bell. At any rate, I feel more at ease knowing that my brother has friends.
Wait. This is reminding me of some other show. Or some other game. Oh, right! Kingdom Hearts! Whenever they go into the Netherworld, I'm so right. This is Donald and Goofy. This is Donald and Goofy. This is Donald and Goofy. Yeah, right. That's where the sense of familiarity came.
Would you like to join us for dinner? I just happened to buy some extra food.
Sorry, but I still have things I need to take care of.
Well, that's a shame. Okay, I'll get going then. Take care of yourself, Ilias.
Don't worry. I won't do anything to make you guys worry again.
You remember now?
Yes, I do. Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person.
Is that your way of conveying gratitude?
Oh, my apologies. But I meant every word. Remember when I asked at the tavern if we had ever met? I said that there was a sense of familiarity, but what I really meant was a sense of loathing.
Loathing?
Yeah, but having spent some time with you, I realized that you're not someone I dislike to that extent. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
My strength is that I don't care about what others think. If you could also develop this quality, then you won't be as bothered by complicated social relationships.
God. How... I mean... Interesting point of view. I mean, yeah, a lot of times... A lot of people actually overcomplicate... Not overcomplicate, but... You're putting too much agency about the validation of others, but at the same time, it's quite the driving force if you get the validation, but you just shouldn't let yourself get down by just a few bombers, I guess?
It'd be great if I could think like you. But first things first, I remember where Siraj's cave is now. I'll take you there.
Really? That's great! Paimon remembers that you said there are 2 things that you had to do. We've only checked off 1, right? What about the other one? Are we not gonna do that first?
There are more important things at hand. We have to stop Siraj before he completes his collective consciousness, or it'll be too late.
You're right. Let's head out.
You want to use my hat as an umbrella? The audacity to even make that request.
Of course.
This is the place.
It's so well hidden. But there's nothing spooky about it. Let's go inside and take a look.
Wait, so they want you to use aggravate?
Time to broaden the horizons again.
Uh-huh.
Flicker.
What?
Weird. It's bigger on the inside than Paimon imagined. Are you sure it's still a work in progress? Ilyas, do you remember this place? Huh? Ilyas! Where'd he go?
I don't sense him nearby.
Did he get separated from us? Should we wait here or turn around and look for him?
There's no need for that. Let's keep moving.
Alright. We'll continue in and see if he catches up to us.
I feel like this is a trap at this point and he's back into the consciousness. You know, getting rid of the radical elements that try to thwart those plans. I just want to make sure that I maybe don't miss out on something. But I think they did a better job at not making you feel like you miss a lot of items. Huh?
It's okay, Ilyas. You've done more than enough for me already.
I don't understand. Everyone knows that Johnny is stealing your research. Why is no one willing to go public with the truth? He shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application, and whenever the project hits a wall, he asks you for help. Everyone knows what's going on.
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of academic fraud, that'd be the end of the project. Too many people would be affected.
Really?
But he's obviously taking advantage of you!
Yeah, but wait, why would that doesn't even make sense to me. If the project, I mean, he would probably, they wouldn't need to cancel the project. They could just pull out the fraud and let the actual brain take over the project. What would have been the issue with that?
He throws you the hardest work, and after you're done pulling all-nighters, he struts around with your research data and takes credit for it. That's not right! Why are you putting up with this?
A lot of people warn me to not say anything, and I think they have a point. This is just how things are. All I want is to graduate without any problems.
This is weird. Usually everyone wants to be credited one way or another.
It's okay. He's at least paying me.
Half a year of your time and effort. Countless all-nighters and casual threats and insults. All for a measly 20,000 mora? He's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
Why could we see that?
What's the matter?
I think I saw a glimpse of Ilias' past, but how and why?
Huh? You could read minds this whole time and you never told Paimon?
Oh god, even if I could, I wouldn't read yours. It would be an endless amount of screeching.
Of course not. I was also able to see those memories just now. They were probably the ones that leaked out while Ilias was connecting to the collective consciousness.
Connecting collective consciousness?
It's clear that this place isn't a work in progress. The hive has long been finished. The collective consciousness project is already complete, and Ilias is now returning to the collective.
Wait, so he tricked us? What?
Not entirely. Keep walking and you'll see why.
How would you already know? Huh? Oh. Why even bother with this? Yeah, that's an obvious one. Guy. Oh.
Dissipate! Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate. No, my...
Oh yeah, I forgot the trial characters always have a little extra oomph to them. Wait, but what I don't understand is... Wait, they always have 3 cons, but What I don't understand is... once every 1 second. When a projection attack hits an opponent. But the...
Wait. Huh?
Oh, why? Kaveski.
Our bond is strong.
It's completely different from what Ilyas said. This place looks like it's been done for a while.
Okay. What the?
Contributing to the collective by only thinking to your strengths. How easy.
Oh, I can't... Okay, this is just the... This is just the amusement park, right?
Alhaitham. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him.
They have some kind of... Yeah, they have a device on the forehead. Okay, I knew he has beef with him. Or at least the other way around. Alhaitham is probably completely... doesn't care. Oh, convenient, so you can't go back.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And for what? Your reputation? Do you have any idea how many people you brought down?
You could have played hero any time. So why couldn't you have waited until the project was complete?
I don't understand what you guys are saying. Are you saying you don't care that Raju jumped to his death?
Oh, there's more to the story.
It's a shame. What happened to him? I thought he was stronger than that.
Oh! Really? You were all knowing and you didn't speak up. You're really the worst. I mean, he said that everyone knows, but that none of you have a spine is really annoying, and that you blame him for it is even lower than that. He's the only one with a spine from all of you.
Everyone has been working hard to complete the project. He could have endured for a bit longer, but he chose now of all times to...
Yeah, because you didn't do anything. The project could have been continued under a new leadership instead of just being abandoned. You were all so short-sighted, it's unbelievable. Just because the head conductor is a fraud doesn't mean that the project, if important enough, couldn't have continued.
In any case, we're done with you. Because of your recklessness, the Matra are putting Johnny on trial. This project is done for. None of this affects you at all. But do you know how many people, myself included, needed this project to complete their studies?
Oh, boo-hoo. Someone died because of your need to finish your studies. Do these people not realize how petty that sounds?
Now our futures are up in the air. If worst comes to pass, we might not be able to graduate. Do you understand now?
I'm sorry.
No, you shouldn't be sorry about this. They are all ignorant idiots.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for this.
You're really mad at the wrong person here.
You're blinking out again. What did you see this time?
Ilias.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. Save your words for when we see him.
Oh, I already jumped to conclusions. Am I a bad one now? Huh? They all have this weird visor. Huh? Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm stuck! No! Okay, I'm not stuck anymore. Should I just jump down there and see what happens? Wait, did them? No.
Case, why don't we take both keys with us?
Oh, wait, Wow, way to give it away, Paimon. Do people really struggle with these easy puzzles? This is the only weak point of Genshin when it comes to... I really wish the puzzles would be more elaborate like in Breath of the Wild. Wait, what? Oh, interesting.
Alias, this is all very strange. Is there really no research group that will take you? Well, to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. I know you're a hero for fighting academic fraud, but well, we can't make exceptions for heroes, now can we?
Why? I don't see the issue.
Maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the other researchers. Getting a reputation for being too unconventional will not stand you in good stead in the long run.
Oh, that's why he accepted him. That's why he went with that project.
I understand.
You seem troubled.
Yeah, he's the one.
Who are you? Where are my manners? My name is Siraj.
Siraj? I've heard of you before. Do you need something from me?
But the academia should be bigger than just the few people we saw. Why would no one take him in? He's a man of integrity. Well, it seems like it at least.
The world hates people who don't fit in. I imagine you've had your fair share of trouble. After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, you were ostracized and shunned. Even your family can't understand your actions. However, I'm working on some research that will help you merge into a collective. That way, your life won't be so dolorous. How about it? Wanna have a go?
That was weirdly easy.
What did you see?
Persuaded? He barely said anything. Ilias wasn't forced.
Paimon can't believe it! He really did trick us! That giga jerk! No, Siraj is the real giga jerk here. Ilias is just a regular jerk. Ooh, Paimon's so mad! We're gonna find him, and we're gonna make him explain himself!
Oh. Well. Ain't that a peach?
You've come. I intentionally slowed my integration into the collective consciousness because I wanted to see you one last time as Ilias. And I wanted to apologize to you as him. It was only at Gandharvaville that the second thing I must do occurred to me. Bring you all here. To throw off the Matra and bring Alhaitham to the hive. That was my task as Siraj number 36.
Of course it was.
You were already Siraj number 36? But you passed the Matra's lie detector test!
Yes, I truly did forget many things during that time, even my identity and assigned responsibilities. However, it's not that I got scared and forgot. I chose to delete those memories. It's difficult to fool Alhaitham, so I had to create the perfect guise for myself.
And the best guise is when you believe your own lies.
Correct. I only told you that the hive was incomplete because I had deleted my memories of its completion. It was finished a long time ago. Before I left, I was already living as number 36. Now, I choose to return to that identity. Only here can I be truly free.
That sounds so sad.
That's all I wanted to say. After I enter this room, my consciousness will merge back into the collective. And so, this is goodbye.
Is this your decision?
Yeah, the person we know is Ilias, not Siraj number 36. The outside world is painful sometimes, but Paimon doesn't think that's a reason to run away.
Do you need more time to consider, Ilias?
Hey, who are...
That is Siraj.
So you're that Giga Jerk!
Giga Jerk? How bold of you. Have I done something to offend you?
You!
I modified Akasha terminals to allow users to share memories and emotions. Then, I recruited researchers from the academia to build a collective consciousness. I assigned numbers to everyone and divided the experiment's tasks amongst themselves. Here, people can live easily and happily without needing to exercise complex mental thought. This is what they have chosen. All I've done is fulfill their wishes.
You're just trying to justify yourself!
Then I ask you, what's the difference between here and the outside? There are researchers at the academia who engage in dangerous research in extreme environments while others become idle and listless. People are so obsessed with collective will that even those on the fringes will attempt to fit in after suffering setbacks. Isn't that right, Ilias? There's no need to deny this. As it is fact, it is natural for social creatures to congregate together. And the terminus of conformity is a collective consciousness through which even an ordinary bee colony can become a powerful swarm. Replace the bees with humans, and this model becomes even more potent. Welcome to the hive, Alhaitham. You once arrogantly denied the merits of this project before the Grand Sage. A few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness. Of course, I'm well aware that you don't care about any of this. You don't care about the pain of others. But I didn't give up. I made my thesis into reality.
When we arrived, I noticed many empty rooms in the hive.
Oh, you noticed that? Then can you guess where their inhabitants are? The answer is the academia. They're executing another phase of the plan. The plan to install me as a sage.
Great.
The collective consciousness links all of us into a single mind, showcasing our individual strengths as we work together. We are able to execute complex undertakings while instantaneously modifying our strategies in response to unexpected situations. Everything has been proceeding smoothly. You are our biggest obstacle. With you out of the way, I'll use my growing influence to turn the collective consciousness into a legitimate study. The project will snowball until ultimately everyone will be part of my hive. No. The hive will be in control, and it will lead the academia towards a new future.
No, you were right. You are controlling the hive because you are the head. That's how a hive works. One controls others.
We won't let you do this!
What can you achieve with mere words? You weren't even able to change Ilyas's mind. Return to the hive, number 36.
Oh wow, he already put it on.
Yes.
Wait! Don't go back! Look! There are lots of people out there worried about you. And you aren't an outcast. Aren't we your friends?
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Will you two continue to stay at the academia? When you leave, tragedy will repeat itself.
Yeah, that's kind of a thing.
Return, number 36. You know as well as I do that comforting words don't make life any easier.
Ilyas? Why?
You two are just as arrogant as Alhaitham. You think that everyone should be like you and live according to their own truths. But you don't realize that most people simply want easy lives.
Didn't we had that plot point before at some point? Oh yeah, Persona 5.
I allowed number 36 to leave the hive without his memories only because I knew he would eventually return. This proves that I know more about human nature than you do. Alhaitham, do say a word or two. I will consider them as your last.
I made those words quite clear a year ago. The model you presented was extremely unstable. No amount of garish packaging will change its fragile nature. It can't be helped. If you were clever enough to realize those problems, then you would have been aware that the hive changed when Ilyas returned to this collective consciousness of yours.
What?
Huh?
What's happening?
The collective needs motivation to execute its plans, just as machinery requires energy to operate. That's why you, as the Overmind, synchronized your hatred of me into the collective, prompting them to create and execute a plan to eliminate me. However, when Ilyas returned to the collective, his memories and emotions were shared with the rest of its members. This includes his perception of me.
Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person.
Oh!
Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and these two differing emotions will give rise to new conflict.
So that's it. Wait, so you knew that Ilyas would return to the hive? And then you pretended to keep him around just to fool Siraj. Wouldn't expect any less from you, Alhaitham. Once the collective consciousness bugs out, we'll take that opportunity to... wait. It's back to normal already.
Alhaitham, I told you. You're too arrogant. Did you really think that your little scheme would be enough to destabilize the hive? Ilyas's return had indeed introduced abnormal emotions into the hive, but such a meager drop cannot give rise to waves. Your struggle has been in vain, and it's time to end it. Allow me to show you what makes the collective consciousness so formidable.
Oh wow,
so
fun
many
guy.
monsters. Where did they come from?
Why do they even put me against fungi which have a high resistance to dendro?
And something feels off about them.
Does it?
I also integrated monsters into the collective, though I ranked them last. Even so, they are part of it. Despite their lack of intelligence, perfect cooperation can be achieved, much like soldiers who have undergone strict training. Now then, drown in endless waves of monsters. You will all pay for your ceaseless arrogance.
Hey, Alhaitham? Your plan didn't work, so what do we do now?
I've already sent my gift to the collective. It'll take some time for the recipient to receive it. You two just need to brace yourselves for the nuisance in front of us.
Well, alright. Paimon doesn't know how you get so confident, but we'll hold them off for as long as we can.
That's not too bad.
I will have order. Stabilize.
Dissipate! Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Alhaitham isn't that bad of a person.
But it has to be done. He must be eliminated so that we can evolve.
You see? That is the will of the collective. Even with the hatred gone, they continue their work. An external anomaly cannot shake the collective's stability.
Okay.
Gather!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Can you come down, you fuck?
No, my sword! Huh? Our bond is strong.
The process of elimination.
He won't hold out for much longer.
He's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Something's gone wrong with the academia. The march.
What's going on? What's with this sudden influx of information? Silence! As the Overmind, I command you!
What was that? I didn't quite catch that.
Stabilize!
Ring cutter, know my sword! Stand with me!
Grow, grow, grow! The Temple of Wisdom!
Defract!
How is that possible? Why hasn't it been resolved yet?
Is there error in our judgment?
The will of the collective cannot be wrong. The Overmind must have made an error in his judgment.
But Siraj is the most intelligent among us. He is number one. His judgment is the optimal one.
Is that true? Not necessarily.
Huh? I couldn't... You know, if you try to make a narrative, you shouldn't distract the people with...
Calm down. Don't you have an easy way to figure this out?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Ilias has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable, and your Hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine? Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen.
It's not over yet. I am the Overmind! There has to be a way!
It's too late. Once the desires of the Hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
I wouldn't have suffered such a disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My number shouldn't be so far down the list! Siraj is a liar!
This isn't what we agreed to!
I should be the one in your position!
You see, this would have been cool if it had actually that reach.
The Hive shut down?
Yep.
What happened just now?
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus because of their shared memories and emotions. For example, Ilias did have differing perceptions, but he ultimately followed the collective consciousness's judgment. However, this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the collective consciousness will generate an intractable diffusion effect upon encountering negative emotions.
Okay. Oh, they tried to sound intelligent.
The disturbance that Ilias caused wasn't for naught. It made the collective question the Overmind.
Setbacks in the plan further amplified doubt, which diminishes the Overmind's influence. This inevitably causes the collective to generate negative emotions.
Apprehension, disappointment, panic, avarice. These negative emotions can be very well hidden, as humans generally do not share completely transparent channels of communication. But in the Hive, where there are no secrets, negativity can spread like a tidal wave. Of course, what I said to Ilias was the trigger for all of this. A few words were enough. Believe in the power of words, Siraj.
You were already thinking of a way to destroy the collective consciousness, even back then. You knew that Ilias was the bait all along? But how did you know? Since when?
I knew it from the moment I saw him. Moreover, I never looked down on you. My opinion of you has always been objective. You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective consciousness and human evolution, but you are intelligent and disciplined. You would never let a test subject escape. Mistakes like that are beneath you, and you also won't leave any mistake without a resolution.
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. But if you're saying that out of sympathy, spare me. I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had a distant look in your eyes. You don't need to hide it. I know it better than anyone else. The arrogance that comes with being a genius. Nobody likes being treated like that.
Your perspective is entirely born from your habitual way of looking at things. From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you, someone who doesn't fit in. However, I've never placed myself on a pedestal. I just want to distance myself from meaningless noise and look at everything objectively. On the other hand, you have failed to come to terms with who you truly are. You care too much about winning and how others perceive you.
You mean to say that I'm the arrogant one here?
Is that not so? Arrogant and emotionally fragile. You view people as a simple, mediocre collective, while you regard me as one of your kind.
Is it just me, or did they do something to the resolution of... It seems like they are applying more anti-aliasing on close-ups on the clothing. It's still not perfect, but it doesn't look as bad anymore, I think. Oh, never mind, there it is. Well, then again, it's an NPC.
Regardless, I have lost. You can take me back to the academia to stand trial.
You will stand trial, yes. But arresting people isn't in my job description. I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the General Mahamatra's duty to escort you away.
Sino? What are you doing here?
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
Symbols?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several similar symbols on the way here.
Wait, what do you mean you left a letter? Oh, Paimon remembers! When Paimon first saw you, Arav said that you had left a letter for Sino. So you really did know that something was up with Ilias from the start! You lied to us too!
It'd be best if you didn't spout nonsense. I never employed any mode of trickery on you.
You could have asked, but we didn't.
By the way, I came across some information at the Academia a few days ago. If you practice the method discussed therein, your vision may improve. Do you need it?
Seriously? This guy. By the way, Sino, Paimon heard that Siraj sent more people to the Academia. We can't let those jerks get away!
Don't worry. The Matra have started screening suspicious persons, and we've already arrested many of Siraj's associates. This was likely one factor that caused the Hive's consciousness to waver. Everything went as you predicted, Alhaitham.
Good. Seems like the interesting part is already over. I'll leave the arrests to you all. See you.
And he's gone.
And off he goes. There still are a lot of test subjects here, so let's stick around for a while.
Where's my treasure chest?
Oh no. Oh no. I was involved in all these plans to get rid of the acting Grand Sage? What came over me? How could I do something like this?
We were accomplices without knowing it. But I'm afraid that Alhaitham might pressure the Matra into giving us heavier sentences.
Why would you think that?
Whether he's the scribe or the acting Grand Sage, we can't afford to offend him. It seems our future at the Academia will be full of uncertainties.
We can discuss the future later. Leaving the collective left me with a strange sense of guilt. I didn't feel anything towards Alhaitham at first, since he wasn't well known. All the opinions I heard about him were negative, though.
Totally different from the trailer.
Siraj made us hate Alhaitham, and we blindly accepted that hatred and thought of him as a bad person. From how things look, we've done a lot of irrational things.
I guess we're getting what we deserve. Could you help us apologize to Alhaitham?
Sure, Paimon will help you tell Alhaitham, but whether he chooses to forgive you is up to him.
Who was not talking to you? Was talking to the traveler. Shut up, Paimon.
It's okay. No matter what he chooses, apologizing will make us feel slightly better. If he chooses to remember this, we're prepared for our punishment.
It's time to go.
Let's go.
So, were they all duped? We can ask Alhaitham about that later.
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj number 36. Yet, my life as Ilyas goes on. When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward with the truth. But I didn't have the courage then.
Wait, but you had the courage before.
So in the end, I lost my sense of justice. But I also wasn't able to conform.
Ilias?
Don't be sad. I'm the one who deceived you.
Yeah, but because of someone who influenced you very harshly?
However, I didn't come out of this completely empty-handed. The moment the hive collapsed, an idea popped into my head. I realized that the collective I was always trying to fit into wasn't as powerful as I had imagined. Understanding that gave me courage somehow. Perhaps one day I could be just like Alhaitham and not care about what anyone else thinks.
You can do it. Paimon believes in you.
Thanks. Well, I should get going. I'm one of the primary suspects in the case, so I'll have to receive my due punishment. Can you keep this a secret from my parents and my sister? I just don't want them to worry. Also, please apologize to Alhaitham for me. Goodbye, you two.
All the test subjects have been taken away. I'll have my subordinates seal the place, retrieve all documentation, and destroy the system. Are you two hurt? I brought bandages and hemostatics.
Paimon's fine. Just a little tired.
Get some rest. Alhaitham is probably waiting for you at the entrance. Go see him when you're done here. Watch out for any of Siraj's associates who might still be in hiding. If you encounter anything you can't take care of, come find me at the academia.
Okay, you stay safe too, Sino. Let's go meet up with Alhaitham.
Treasure chest. Meet up with Alhaitham. Okay.
The matter's settled. We can return now. I actually thought it would have been settled sooner. This took much longer than I expected. Judging by your faces, it seems like you two still have some questions.
I guess I'm curious.
I respect your curiosity, but I'm off the clock now, so I'm not going to field any questions.
Hey, we're not your colleagues!
You couldn't tell that was an excuse just now?
What? Are you kidding me? You're not leaving today until you explain what happened back at Siraj's secret base!
See ya.
He's just going away!
Hold it right there!
Are you done? Your behavior is reminding me of some other people.
Stop changing the subject!
Oh wow, even Paimon saw right through that. Now he's startled.
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what? Come with me.
Where to?
You'll know when we get there.
Is it really important where? Oh yeah, I kinda wanna switch back to my movement speed boy.
The wind rises.
Wait, where the hell? Oh, could I have just teleported or what happened? Oh, we go to his home. Ooh.
Is this your home?
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden? Being all polite and inviting us over?
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh? Who are they?
Stop making a fuss. They're obviously guests.
You're not from the academia, are you?
No.
I'm unsure she's seen you before. You're that person from that time in that one place!
Interestingly enough, I still can't believe that they made this area optional where Kaveh was actually introduced. That was an absolute optional area after the Archon quest, and you could have missed it so easily, and I only saw it because I saw someone else show it.
Wait, what? How do you know me? Oh no, do people know that I live here?
What? You're embarrassed only now of all times?
Oh, you guys are roommates!
Yes we are, but keep that to yourselves. Please, don't tell anyone else.
Why is that a problem?
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home. I'll get them. You all chat in the meantime.
And he's also a Dendro user. Why is everyone a vision holder? We have... I have the feeling we have way too many Dendro characters coming up. Like, a lot of Dendro characters. Like, really, really a lot of Dendro characters now. It's starting to get a little bit too... Wait, do we have a lot? Wait, we have Kale, we have Nahida, we have... I'm already struggling. Kale, Nahida, Tainawi, Alhaitham, Kaveh will be one. Baizu will be one. Yao Yao is one. That means we have 7. Is there another Dendro character I know that will come? Nope.
Hey! You're leaving just like that? What's the deal, Alhaitham?
Oh yeah, the Traveler! He tried to offload us again!
Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Alhaitham hired to pretend to be his friends, would you?
What?
What?
Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my surprise. You guys get it, right? You know, with his temperament and stuff.
Temperament? He seems to be the most collective person ever. You seem to be the one with the temperament issues.
But aren't you his friend?
I wouldn't say friends exactly. Okay, well, we used to be, but we're not anymore.
No.
Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh. I'm sorry to have met you under these circumstances. Anyway, please don't say anything about me living here.
You seem like you got a lot going on. So maybe Samora will make Paimon shut up.
Are you serious? How could you... of course. You're Alhaitham's friends.
Okay, that was a good one.
What? That was a normal response. You exposed your own weakness.
Still, why do you have to treat me like he does?
Because you seem to be very full of yourself. Kind of.
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must be getting along quite well.
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
He seems to be the, you know...
I'll leave the books here.
Paimon's dizzy from reading. This is way too complicated. Why don't we just ask questions instead? Paimon wants to know, oh, how did you know about the collective consciousness's weakness?
A year ago, Siraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who offhandedly asked for my opinion. I actually responded with 2 lines of reasoning. The first, as I've already said, was that his research was on human evolution, a subject prohibited by the academia. The second was that I thought the direction of his research was too extreme, but his approach too conservative.
Wait, that's too conservative? He built such a large lab, gathered all those people, and even tried to get rid of you!
One way to stabilize a collective consciousness is to remove the test subject's humanity altogether.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's...
The optimal solution to achieve collective consciousness is to focus solely on the Overmind and treat the other test subjects as tools.
That's way too dangerous. You're not seriously considering that, are you? 'Cause,
I'm merely stating the facts. If Siraj had done that, I would have felt his work to be just as senseless. It's impossible for any species to evolve overnight, and humans without their humanity cannot be called humans. That's why the academia prohibited research into human evolution. Most research of this kind tends to run contrary to evolution.
Huh. Paimon gets it now.
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity, then you'll probably evolve into some other species in another decade, I wager.
What about you? Are you going to devolve into a fungus?
At least I'd be a fungus with empathy.
You're so aggressive, and I don't know why.
Sorry for eavesdropping, but what happened to you guys? Are you in trouble?
No.
Sort of. We encountered a strange researcher that had it out for us.
Are you all okay?
We just happened to be there.
Huh. So that's how things went. Such is life. If only he'd known, Alhaitham could have stayed indoors today, and the whole thing could have been avoided, right? Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books? They've been sitting there waiting for someone to sort through them for an age. If you're not gonna read them, tidy them away. They don't belong there.
Yeah. Get your own home if you are not fine with how he does things.
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air? I hope you're aware of your lack of conversational skills.
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black, is he? Well, having said all that, are you okay?
Is it? Can you even still say that? And I don't even know what this means. Why is the color important?
I'm doing quite well. Much better than that painting you're trying to hang on the wall.
You don't understand anything. Stop criticizing my taste in decoration.
Kaveh seems to be upset again.
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic. Let's just get this over with and leave.
I blame your curiosity.
You whisper very loudly.
Oh, yeah, Paimon's been told that.
Do you have any more questions?
Let Paimon think. Oh, by the way, the other researchers apologized to you. They hope that you can forgive them.
I bear them no ill will. More accurately, I don't really care about what they think of me. To some extent, they were also fooled by Siraj. The Matra will take this into account at their trials.
Ilias also said that he wanted to tell us the truth at Gandharvaville, but he didn't have the courage. He apologized to you, too.
It doesn't matter. I never considered asking him to come forward with the truth. Judging from his experiences, he's more courageous than the average person. There's no need to lay even more criticism on him. Criticizing the brave only shows how weak you yourself are. I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes, so I'll field one last question.
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. How about you?
What were you actually interested in?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. You only started investigating with the Matra at the Academia because you were interested in something, right? But after meeting Siraj, it didn't seem like you were interested in him or his experiment.
I had no interest in him personally, but I was curious as to why so many people were willing to form a collective consciousness with him. I now understand the reason.
Something to do with the Cohen atmosphere at the Academia.
Correct. The fall of the Sages and the shutdown of the Akasha terminals deeply affected the Academia. The fact that Siraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to the lack of research projects as of late. As the acting Grand Sage, I'll have to figure something out.
So they crave the Akasha. They want their social media outbursts.
In addition, what happened to Ilias is worth our attention. Reporting academic fraud was the right thing to do. He didn't deserve the outcome that he had received.
Paimon understands now. Oh, you're pretty serious when it comes to work, huh?
I think minimum viable seriousness is a more apt description. I'll do my best to take care of this mess until my resignation is approved.
Wait, your resignation?
I mean, he told us he doesn't want to have this job. He wants an easy life and just wants to concentrate on his own interests.
Yes. I've already submitted my resignation to the academia. Soon, I'll resign as the acting Grand Sage and go back to being its scribe. I don't think Siraj knew about that. If he had waited just a few more days before acting, I would have already resigned. What he'd do then wouldn't have been any concern of mine. However, even without my input, his unstable model would have collapsed for some other reason, so it makes no difference.
But why do you want to resign?
I'm not suited to be a sage, nor do I want to be one. The official process to select the new sages is already underway, but this process is long and takes far too much time. If I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long, the position might become permanent. That would be troublesome. This job isn't something I want to spend the rest of my life doing.
Yeah, that's a lot of people don't have that, me including. Having a clear direction helps with life.
It's important to keep your priorities straight. Well, it's about time. You too should grab some dinner as well.
The moment I saw Kaveh coming up again, I immediately got the thought, were they a thing? For some reason. Because they bicker like a married couple or just a couple, you know? It's so weird. And Kaveh is I mean, I say in quotes better half. Because he's complaining so much.
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kinda hungry. See ya! We're gonna grab some yummies!
Goodbye? I thought we get food from you.
See ya.
Wait, are we still inside his home?
The name Siraj doesn't ring a bell. Was he in your class?
Oh, okay.
He isn't someone who would leave an impression, so it's expected that you don't remember him.
Are we eavesdropping?
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see that you have a base amount of self-awareness. If the people in the academia haven't gone mad, they'd know that I'm much more suited to be a sage than you.
You're not sage material.
And I suppose they'd let everyone know that your career as a sage will be as shaky as that painting.
Again, that's mighty rich coming from someone about to resign. In a few days, you'll be managing files again. You'll be back at rock bottom.
What do you mean rock bottom? He chose to be a scribe.
But my salary will likely stay the same.
Wait, what? How come? Why do you get special treatment?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
You...
They're really at each other, but he is way more composed doing it.
I took time out of my day to clean the living room for you, and this is the thanks I get for it? I'd have been better off catching up on my work. I still have designs to finish.
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy some furniture with that Mora.
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death? The decorations you buy keep getting uglier and uglier. What's the point of having a boring wood carving in your house?
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine. Go ahead and hide behind your financial success if you want. But if we forget Mora for a second, do you have anything of true value to boast about?
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features at all?
Artistry, for sure. You don't know the first thing about interior design. Don't go off buying random furniture unless you take me with you.
Oh god, they sound so much like a bickering couple.
So I'll have to bring you along and then buy you drinks?
Of course.
But why would I do that? It would just be another form of a loan, and you'd have to pay me back eventually.
Can't you just be nice and not ask for the Mora back?
Pretending that you're not in debt is as ridiculous as pretending you're not living in someone else's home. Word will get out sooner or later.
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything, right? Tell them to keep all this a secret.
Why can't you afford your own living home as an architect?
There's no need to hide it so carefully. I think the truth's already out. You're such a lightweight that a few drinks at the tavern had you spilling all your beans.
What? No, it can't be.
Hello. Wait, what?
The name Siraj doesn't ring a bell.
He isn't someone.
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the
really?
academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses.
Really?
But even
I have
so,
to
the
go through
academia
all
can't
this
be left
again
to
now
you.
because you
Perhaps I should say that
fucking...
I'm-
And I suppose that
Again,
Now I know why
my
people want to
salary.
skip, but
At
you
least I
can't
don't have
just
to be an
repeat the
architectural
same
designer who
dialogue
works himself to
over
death
and
just to
over
get a smile
again.
from his
You.
Come on!
I took time out.
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to...
What? Are you trying to annoy me?
You'll have to blame that on my
Oh,
financial freedom.
why?
I
Don't.
think I'd have too many choices, to be honest.
This is just... No, why are you replaying... I mean, you're replaying this, but you don't replay other things in the game that you actually wanna hear?
That you're...
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything.
There's no need to hide it.
What?
Okay, I'm done. That was a fun interaction until it turned into this. Anything else interesting here? We have to bring it ourselves out. Okay, that took like almost 3 hours at least. Okay, what am I doing now? I'm not sure. I could do the other test runs. I'm not sure if I want Alhaitham. He doesn't seem to have anything special about him. Oh, there we go.
Worthless. Foreign.
Oh, that was fast. I am interested in what she has. Summons which will contain slow exploding. My jade radishes. Okay, what is she scaling with? She scales with HP. I mean, it's always interesting. On the one hand, the character scale with HP. On the other hand, the damage doesn't scale with it. So basically what you actually want to do is have HP substats, and if you want to be more offensive, you just go with HP substats and go with actual damaging artifacts instead, mostly. To get at least the energy cost 80? And this is only 5-second duration? And a 20-second... What the shit is this? Why? I thought we got over the 80 energy cost thing. Oh, I could character within the area again. Oh yeah, the constellations. I bet all the constellations will fix her issues, right? Okay, nope. I mean, there's a little bit to get rid of the energy issue that shouldn't be a thing in the first place. So the... Oh, mastery will be... Yeah. Why the mastery? It doesn't even make any sense. Why would she want mastery? Oh, her constellations don't even fix her, in my opinion, issues. I guess just, I mean, they released such a broken ass character in the form of Faruzan. And then they release a character like that is, I mean, it has the cute factor, but I don't know. I mean, I haven't even used her yet, so I'm already bickering.
EVGA, you're up!
Let's see, how long does this hold? Oh, that's actually not bad.
Gooba, get them!
Surrender in allegiance.
Ready, go! You're toast!
Okay, yeah, okay, I see. Okay, she's not bad. What she lacks in her burst duration, she makes up for in, you know, her elemental skill being not that bad on the cooldown. What I don't like about this banner is it has characters I already have at C6, except for her, which I only need one more constellation to have C6, and Jinyan, which I have constellation 20 at this point.
Flag fly! And leap! Someone needs... Flags up! Observe!
Oh yeah, no I can't.
Break a leg! Time to clean up! Leave it all to me! I'll catch up! Your grand finale! Flags fly and leap! As a dutiful maid would. I must leave no stone unturned.
Oh, I forgot how slow her attacks are.
I'll catch up.
Oh.
Feel the beat!
You're in for a little shock.
Don't get frostbite.
Amp it up!
Let's spark things up a little.
Cool it. Oh, so sorry.
Even the next banner has kind of shitty 4 stars, for me at least. I was thinking about actually getting Hu Tao, but the thought of pulling for getting more of the 4 stars I don't need is really repulsing me from that idea, and I just get only Yelan. Still unsure about him. Wait, I got everything? I want to see more about him.
Scatter. Diffract. The process of elimination.
Shit.
Flicker.
Wait, there's something I don't understand.
Scatter.
Let's dance.
Can you not? How often does this trigger?
Diffract. Flicker.
Seems to be sometimes being more and then sometimes
Scatter.
how many times? It seems to be so, I don't know. Let's see. Projection attack interval. Oh, 1.6 second. Wait, what? Oh, when attacks of the aforementioned kind hit opponents, the chill light modes will unleash a projection attack that deals AoE dendro damage based on the number of mirrors. Oh, so the attacks change depending on how many there are.
Defract! A process of elimination. Well now.
Come on, we can do it. I'll protect us.
I want to see how.
Here you are.
Okay, it has quite the range.
Scatter.
Oh, whoops.
No!
Well,
flicker. A process of elimination. Well now.
whoa! Ah, I always miss that one.
La, 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 la. I'll protect us.
Defract. Here you are.
Wait, I wonder, is he just losing them if I... Yeah, he is losing them when I change.
Flicker. A process of elimination. Here you are.
Oh, can you not? It is an interesting mechanic, to say the least. Well, it's not super interesting, but it is something. Oof. Oh yeah, right. I have to... Well, get rid of my weapon sounds a little rude, but... Not even sure what I want to use it on right now. Huh? Oh! Really? Ugh. Well, what?
This realm is...
Oh, that's not even what I wanted to do. Oh wait!
If you ever have...
Oh, the story quest was over, so... I can at least make one wish, right? Yeah, that would have been too great, would it now? Stop grunt. Oh, really? Eye of Perception? Oh, I have this thing too often at this point. That is just unfortunate. Oh well. Oh, wait. Wait, did I already condense it now? Yeah, I did. Okay. No, not enough. Oh, wait. The forge, right. Ugh. God dang.
Behold!
In which case, I might as well relax and have some fun.
Let's just do the usual stuff now and then... I suppose... I mean, the title says TCG, so I will probably do that.
Squall and Fury!
I wanna at least... Yeah, I wanna at least get the 3 hours full, I suppose.
Behold! This is order.
Truth repeats its course.
Okay.
Quake! Rise!
Ah, shit. No. The last one would be... Probably in the desert then. Oh no. I should reschedule my dailies back to another place. Wait, where is the... No. Is it already? No. Eh? Where's the last one? Oh, there it is. Huh? Oh, what?
Squall and Fury.
Oh god, I feel so... Yep, I totally went in the wrong direction.
The wind rises. Behold. Time to go to gather.
Here's the good. Watch. Ears of the storm.
Unsightly insects. Squall and Fury. The wind rises.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for
I have a feeling... Yeah, I knew it. The expeditions are not even over for most of the characters. It's way too early. Now that I think about it, I haven't actually opened many of those.
The wind rises. Squall and Fury.
Of course I'm one short. One short on the tempo. What are the new cards that they release? Oh. Oh, the only thing they added were the new characters you can get here in the dynamic skin. Oh, and I thought we would actually get some new cards. Oh well. What? Wait, did they actually nerf him now? Oh, they did. It doesn't deal any damage anymore. What does it? I just heard that they nerfed Margot Kenki apparently. That he was too powerful. Oh, I forgot to change the deck again. Oh well. Oh wow, great. It's actually great if I get enough Wyo. Of course I don't. Oh, he doesn't attack anymore? At all? That sucks really hard. Okay, now Margot Kenki is trashed here again. Great job ruining this card completely now. Only good thing about this card, and you take it away from it. That is just sad. And now this is useless. Great. Because it's a new round. This is something they should have fixed. Since what's the point if that is popped? Oh wait, I need those. Oh, yeah, of course it's still the same. Wait. Oh, right. I didn't pay attention, of course. What a shit show already.
I'll watch your back.
What a pity. What a pity that one of the coolest cards in the game got nerfed to such ridiculously low levels. Hey, you know, I can just finish this for now.
There seems to be quite a market for this. Never mind. Let's get ready and start the game.
There. I wonder if they massacred EVGA as well.
I'll watch your back.
Of course. At one time...
Keep back!
Don't waste my time.
Wait, how was an element on me? Oh no, it wasn't an element, it was... That was actually not the brightest idea. Oof. Uh-oh.
I'll watch your back.
Oh, she didn't even... Oh, I forgot this. Ah, this is unbelievable. I messed it up by not using the other one first. Ah, I could have had way more.
Get back!
Fuck! You ass! So, useless animal trigger.
Must press on.
Don't waste my time.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
We are all but one.
I will not go quietly.
One wrong move is all it takes.
Oh. Well, now I don't need to bother with these cards anymore. I think they nerfed her. Oh yeah, they nerfed her by making this, I think, not only more expensive to cast, they over-nerfed her, I feel like. Since they not only increased the burst, the burst things you need to get, they also increase the... Oh god. Yeah, they also increased the cost here, didn't they? I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't that expensive before. Wait, which of these cards... Oh, the character proficiency of Barbara is still not non-existent, okay. Yeah, this one definitely has. This one definitely has. I don't quite understand how radical vitality even works. So... This on the field will allow you to spend one less the next time you use it. Don't even know if that is any good or not. What would I put in my deck? Oh, right. Uh-huh. That's not bad. Oh god, what does this do?
We can do this!
Oh god, I can't even use these cards now. How shitty is that? Right, if radical vitality stack reaches maximum, they will be cleared and the character will lose all energy? Oh, okay. Ah, maybe that was a mistake. Should have probably put it on Wazer since I have the thing.
I'll watch your back.
Fall before me!
Okay.
This will end you!
Another one.
Cheap tricks. This will end you.
I don't know what this does. When you deal electro damage or dendro damage to an opposing active character.
Cut down like this.
Oh. Oh boy, what a starting hand. Ugh.
We can do this!
Oh. Oh. Huh? Why wouldn't you attack?
Rain outlines your
Oh yeah,
fate.
White, you can still vaporize.
The fuse is lit! I'll protect us.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought that would deal dendro damage.
No, my sword! I am outplayed.
If she doesn't attack now, I would be What? They all lost their mind. Not much you can do anymore, is there?
Oh, fizzle out.
Okay, I feel like I am done now. Oh. Yeah, all guest challenges complete. And I'm taking a break now. I mean, I could get to the next stage now. But nah, I don't feel like it right now. What is this? Let me guess, update? Oh yeah, something was broken. When was there never ever anything broken after an update? Alright then, that's it for now.